Missy Elliott, one time exclusive. Come on, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive divine yet. It's your primitive divine yet. If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive divine yet. It's your primitive divine yet. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya.
Hey Google! Hey Google! Hey Google! So, Google has started to once again be a little disobedient. Yeah, that little bitch. But anyways, today I'm gonna talk to you about jobs, jobs we had, jobs we didn't have, that sort of thing. And you know, working in the film industry, it's such a struggle, and we do all sorts of different things. On some days it feels like Christmas, and some days not. On one such Christmas occasion, I was at my first job in LA, and I had to carry out 17 bags of garbage. That's right, 17. I felt like fucking Santa Claus going to the dumpster with these like sacks of trash. You know, I was like, where's my reindeer? You know, like, and if people, like kids were to like ask me for presents, I'd be like, oh, here, some leftover chicken from last night. And this, a Starbucks cup for you. And what's this? It smells real fishy and like beet juice. I wonder what it is. Your brother's gonna be so jealous. And you take it out and it's a used scented condom. And you're like, oh, I'll just pocket this for later. Here's a fork. Ho ho. Ho. Like, elves are so naughty. I mean, if that's what they put together. So that's what taking out all this garbage felt like. So I take the trash to the dumpster, and since I'm in LA and it was my first time, I wanted to be this like LA socialite. So I wore my Armani boots, you know, looking all chic, because who wants to look like the trash they're taking out? And suddenly the bag rips and teriyaki sauce falls all over my shoes, and I am pained. I'm like, oh, slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. You know, like standing there quoting Hamlet because we're on a film set, and I'm like, I may be cast. Ooh, trying to look cute. So I'm there in pain. So I'm pained by all this, and I'm on the ground, so I take off my shoes because they're such a mess. And I'm like, save me, Hercules, save me, you know, trying to like make a scene out of it, because I'm on a film set. And I don't know if Hercules actually said that. Maybe, I mean, Meg. I don't know if Meg actually said that. I mean, she probably implied it, but didn't say it. So the line producer comes up to me thinking something's actually wrong, and he's like, let me help you with that. And I'm like, thank you, kind sir. So he takes the bags I was holding and puts it in the back of the truck, and he drives off to the dumpster, and I'm standing there victorious. I'm like, yes, you know, my acting has worked, and I didn't get a part, but I got the job taken away from me. And I then realized I have no shoes. The guy took my shoes with the trash and threw them away. My poor Armani boots. And I'm there stricken. And I was like, this is a metaphor for the film industry. How it just strips layers off you, one by one, until you're there looking like the trash that you were taking out. Oh, and quoting Hamlet. Quoting Hamlet and looking like the trash you're taking out. But I love it. I love the film industry. So I wrote that in an application to Sundance. They were like, anything notable happened on set? It's like, weird question. But I was like, yes, lost my shoes to the teriyaki. And they were like, well, they didn't respond, but imagine what they were thinking, like, what, the teriyaki? You know, like, sounds like a tsunami or some shit. And, that's true, you know? Teriyaki gets you every time. But there are other times we get jobs offered to us and we turn them down. And one such occasion, I was offered to be a second AD on a Pampers commercial. And it was very highly paid, and I was excited to do it. But then when they explained to me what their version of second AD meant, I was forced to turn it down, because what it meant was looking after 12 babies in a room, Asian babies I may add. And, well, for me, A, I had never ever held a baby before, and B, I was scared of killing them. I was deathly afraid of killing these babies. It would be some, like, Children of the Corn shit, you know? And I guess if I killed a baby, I could swap it out with another one, because it's just Asian and they look alike. And no one would notice, maybe, who knows. But I opted not to do the job because I wanted to avoid having to do that, yeah. Can you imagine handing the babies back to their parents? You know, I'd mess them all up, like give the parent the wrong baby, and they'd be like, it's a boy, we have a boy, and his spouse would be like, good, because we're gonna kill the girl anyway. So, yeah, that's an Asian thing, like killing the girls. So I avoided a massacre, pretty much. Furthermore, I wouldn't have known how to change a diaper, which is very bad marketing for Pampers, you know, especially if some behind the scenes video came out and you see me in, like, you know, the baby room with, like, on my walkie and like, yep, copy that, flying baby number 2 out to set, and I'm like, fuck, which Asian? And suddenly all the babies turn into this giant Play-Doh and I'm like, oh, babies! And also, so I don't know how to change a diaper, it would be like duct taping the Pampers to the baby and like, this one's not coming off, you know, and it's bad marketing for Pampers. Babies are cute though. I don't mean to be mean to babies. But if you drop a baby, it's never gonna be the same for the baby or for you. What I can do, however, is poke babies. I love poking babies. I'm a master at poking babies. Babies, I feel, are there to be poked. Just poke it here, poke it there, you know. Poking is definitely something I can do, but it was not part of the job description, unfortunately. And parents are all like, why is this person poking my baby? Are they trying to find the soft spot? It's soft all over. That's why we poke babies. Oh my god. I don't think there's another living creature more pokeable than a baby. Honestly. And it's addictive too. You can't just poke once. You have to keep poking. It's like poke, 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 poke. Who can poke the most? And it's just so magical. And it doesn't kill the baby. That is the most important thing. It's safe. Poking is so safe. So I didn't take the job, but I learned a lesson, which is it's fine not to take certain jobs because new opportunities come around the corner. So don't be discouraged, people. There will be new opportunities if something doesn't work out. And hopefully those will not involve babies, dead or alive.
Lost a few pounds in my whips, slow me out. It's the kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah, blah, blah. Work it, I need a glass of water.